Myself, M. Bhanuprasad, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in MVR College of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about compacting and centering process. So comes to our previous lecture, we will discuss about also what is powder metallurgy and what is the process of powder metallurgy to make an object one. So what are the steps to make an object one. So that is our previous lecture. We will discuss about introduction about the powder metallurgy. So where we can use it where we can use it for powder metallurgy. So it is our previous lecture one. So comes to here in powder metallurgy, generally we have the two methods are very important one. The first one is compacting method. Second one is centering method. So by using these two methods to make an objects one. So two are very different methods. By using these methods to make an different types of objects one. So see here comes to this topic one. So methods for manufacturing of metal powders one. So first one is electric deposition one. So it is our previous lecture. We will discuss about this topic one. So electric deposition one. So see here it is the method works on the principles of electrolysis and mainly used to produce powder of copper one. So why we can use this electric depositions means it is used to produce powder of copper one. So next one is comes to here in this method, the anode of copper and the cathode of aluminum are immersed in electrolytic of copper one. Electrolytic of copper sulfide one. So sulfide is nothing but here acidic solution one. So in this method, anode of copper and the cathode of aluminum are immersed one. So these two are emerging one. Why? Because so used to produce the powder of copper one. So how we can produce an powder means so like this so in immersed in electrolyte of copper and sulfide, as sulfide is nothing but here acidic solution. So it is the nothing but electric deposition one. So in this electric deposition one, so it is used to produce powder of copper one. So that purpose you can use it for this type of electric deposition one. So it is the basics of the powder metallurgy one. So next one is another one we can see reduction one. So a reduction method is involves reduction of metals usually in their oxide composition one. So oxide compounds onwards, we are reducing the reduction of the metals one. So in this method, why we are using means by using these methods, so reduction of the metals usually in their oxide components one. So that purpose you can use it for reduction one. So these compounds are heated with the reducing agents such as carbon, coal, so and extras one. So these compounds are heated with reducing agents. So how can we reduce the metals means so by using these ones so by using these agents one to reduce the to reduce the reduction of the metals or reduce or reduction of the metals one. So carbon, coal, by using these ones, so reduction of the metals one to reduce the reduction of the metals one. So it is the reduction process one. Reduction one completely name we have reduction. So what we are reduction means reduction of the metals one. So usually their oxide compounds one. So it is our previous lecture one of the introduction one. So comes to see here how the working procedure of the electrolytic deposition means. So see here it is the direct current one, it is cathode, it is the anode one. So see here it is a bath, it is electrolyte one. So example one SO4 one. So so the cathode anode, so the combination of these two ones, cathode and combination of a cathode anode one. So the we can get the one chemical reaction. The chemical reaction is nothing but like this one. So Fe plus 2E minus 1. So Cu comes to Cu plus 2E minus 1. So based on these electric configuration onwards, so see here electric depositions. So they are producing powder like this one. So it is one of the electrolytic deposition one. By using this method to produce powder of the copper one. So it is a procedure. How they are producing the copper means by using like this one. So bath electrolytic deposition bath this one. So electrolyte with this one. So SO4 nothing but. So based on this used and to produce the powder of the copper one. So it is one of the procedure. Next one is comes to here important methods one. Compacting. compaction and sintering methods. So see here compaction method, the application of to high pressure to the powders to form them into a required shape one. So this one we can call as compaction one. So high pressure are used to the powders to form them into a required shape one. So that pressure we can call as the compaction. High pressure we are using. So and we are forming a required shape one. So required shape is nothing but before onwards we are preparing the die. The die based on we are preparing the required shape one. So high pressure are used to form a required shape one. So this one we can call as compaction one. So conventional compaction method is the pressing one. So conventional compaction method is one of the pressing. Pressing is nothing but stamping, amma. So just we can do the stamp drilling, nothing but stamping. So when we press the die one, automatically the image is impact on the ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ద మెటల్ వన్. సో ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ప్రెస్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ అచ్చు మన ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో సో దాని మెటల్ మీద ప్రెస్ లోనే మన ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఒక ఇమేజ్ అనేది మనం ఏదైతే మెటల్ మీద ఫోర్స్ చేస్తున్నాం ఆ మెటల్ కూడా సేమ్ ఇమేజ్ అనేది వస్తుంది అనమాట, నథింగ్ బట్. సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా డై తీసుకొని ప్రెస్ చేసామంటే మెటల్ మీద, సో డై అనేది ఏ షేప్ లో ఉంటే నథింగ్ బట్ డై ఈస్ యూ షేప్ వన్, ద ఫైనల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఈస్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఆన్ యూ షేప్ వన్. So like this. So that is the here one. Conventional compaction method is nothing but pressing one. So in which opposing punches sequencing the powders contained in a die one. So opposing punches sequencing the powders contained in a die one. So next one is the work path after pressing is called as the green compact one. So the work path after pressing, so before pressing and after pressing, when we are applying the pressing on the powder one, metal one, so automatically that one we can call as the green compact one. So the word green means not at fully processed one. So the word meaning of the green means it is not at fully processed one. So this one we can call as the compacting method. So see here the green center of the part which prestige is advocate for handling but far less than the after sintering one. So in this method green strength is the very important one. So based on the green strength is why, because the center of the strength of the metal also very important. So when we are preparing the object one, so the in object one the strength is not good one, automatically so what happened, it will be break very easily one. So there is some defaults we can see on the metal one. So must and should after completion of the object, the strength of the metal also very important one. When the strength means nothing but properties one. So the final object, the final object of the properties are very very important one. So next one is you see here the compacting method. So press powder into the desired shape and size into the dies using a hydraulic or mechanical press one. So see here, so the powder is inserting on different position one. So see here the first one, it is the second procedure, it is the third procedure, amma. So see here pressed powder is known as the green impact one. The pressed powder, this powder we can call as the green impact one. So stages of metal powder compaction are stages are we can call as steps. First steps is one. So see here in this one we are inserting this die, we are inserting the metal powder one. So like this. So after second stage or second step is nothing but we are compressing one, we are pressing on the metal powder. So see here, so it is the we have some gaps on the each and every powder one. So it comes to here, the gap will be reducing here. So final third stage is nothing but so high pressure we are using here. So automatically what happen, the metal powder become as stronger one, like this one. So see, it is a step one. So see here another procedure of the compaction means compacting means so powder do not flow like liquid one. So the powder cannot flow the liquid. Liquid is flowing like this, flowing water type. When the water is so in reverse, what happen? In reverse we can see the water is flowing like this, up and down. So any one liquid, machine should it is lubricant also whatever it may be, it is always flowing for up and down. So but the powder is not flowing that like that one. So that is the meaning here. The powder do not flow like liquid one. They simply compress until an equal and opposite force is created one. So in simply what we are doing means we are compressing the powder one until an equal and opposite force is created one. So equal and opposite force. So using the equal and opposite force, we are compressing the powder one. After then only we are getting the strong object. So like this one. So equal and opposite force we are applying on the powder one. After then only we are getting the strong object one. So we are equal and opposite force we are not applying on the this powder one. So what happens, sir? We have the one doubt. So after what happened means the metal become as very brittleness material. So after completion of the object become like a brittleness object one. So it will be easily break. It is automatically break the easily. We can break easily. Why? Because it is a brittleness one. Why? Because so we are equal and opposite force we are not applying on the powder one. So that's why the object is not in good strength one. So that is the one of the drawbacks we can see on these compacting methods, different types of compacting methods. So what we compacting method is one of the powder metallurgy methods. So these, by using the compacting method, we can produce different types of object. How we are producing the different types of object means like this one. So it is a step-by-step procedure or stages one. This is the first stage, the second stage, it is a start stage one. So see here, the opposite force is created from a combination of resistance. How we are getting this opposite position, opposite force means so by the getting by the combination of resistance by the bottom punch one. So bottom punch one, that is the first point one. Friction between the particles and the die surface one. Friction between the particles and the die surface one. That is the major one here. How opposite force we are creating means based on these 2 points onwards, we are creating the opposite force. So compacting consolidates and Dan fields, Dan files and component for the transportation of the sintering furnace. So furnace we are using compacting method. Also low melting temperature onwards we are heating the metal one. Automatically we can get the good properties on the metal one. So see here that one compacting consolidates the and deadifies the component for the transportation to the sintering furnace one. So next one is compacting consists of a automatically feeding a control amount of mixed powder into a precision die after which is compacted one. So compacting consists of a automatically feeding a control amount of mixed powder into a precision die one. So before onwards, before we go for the compacting procedure onwards, so before onwards automatically we are feeding a control amount of mixed powder. So we are mixing the powder one. So mixing the powder one into the after then we are the mixing powder we are sending to the precision die one. So we have the die nothing but so see here. So it is the die. After mixing of the powder, what we are doing, the powder is we are pouring into the this die. So after then we are applying the force, equal and opposite force we are applying like this one, step by step. So see here, so after which is compacted one. So when we powder is mixed into and we are powder into the precision die, after then we are compacting one. So see here, so compacting method. So see here, pressing cycle one. So compacting is usually performed at room temperature. So it is performed at room temperature. Room temperature is so suitable for the compacting methods one. So not need for the other temperature one. So room temperature is comfortable for the to make an object one. So see here, so perform room temperature presses ranges from 10 tons for the square inches. So how much pressure ranges is nothing but 10 tons for the square inches one. So 138 megapascal, 1 to 60 tons for inches square. So that is nothing but 827 megapascal or more one. So this type of pressure we are using on the this powder one. So see here, adding metal powder one. So see here, it is metal powder one. It is nothing but metal powder one. It is the punch one. So when we are this punch, what we are doing, apply the force on the this metal powder one. So adding metal powder one in this one. So pressing metal powder one. So here we are adding the metal powder one. After that, what we are doing, we are pressing this one. So these pressing onwards, we are pressing the metal powder one. So these are pressed metal powder one. So injected compact one. So see here, the metal powder is automatically, it is when we are applying the pressure on the metal powder one, automatically it is injected like this one. It is compact one after completion of the compact procedure like this one. So injected compact one. So punch punching compact and recycling one. So see here recycling one again. So the metal powder again it is completed, so we send to the outside one, again we are replacing the another powder one, new one, again go for new same cycle, recycle procedure one. So it is a after completion of this object we are removing the outside one, again we are taking the new powder one, again see here like this one. So metal powder we are pressing one, injecting one. So we are punching, we are punching is completed one, so we remove the object one, again we can take the new powder one like this one. It is called as the compacting methods. So it is a step by step procedure. So next one we can see the compacting machine is nothing but like this one. So it is the two methods. So see here these compacting methods. So figure typical presses, typical presses for the compacting of the metal powders. A removable die set right allows to the machine to be produced parts one. So the right, so right allows, these are left, these are right one. So these right machines are used to producing the parts one with one die set. Well, another is being fitted to produce a second product one. So second product one. So it is by using this one to produce on one part one. So these also are used to produce an another part one. So these are two compacting machineries, two compact machineries. So by using these two ones to make an object one. So this is the compacting method. So see here compaction sequences. So one of the compaction sequences, this one also is a cycle start one. So is a punch, different types of parts we can see here, different types of parts we can see here, compaction sequence one. So it is a punch one. So this one we can call as punch. It is a die. It is a punch. It is a core rod one. It is a feed shoe one. Feed shoe one. So see here, first one, this one cycle start from here, the first step onwards. Charging, filling the die with powder one. So see here, this powder filling with powder, die with powder one. Charging die with powder one. So it is a powder. So these we can see it is a punch one. So compaction begins here onwards. So compaction begin means we are applying the force on the punch are used to force apply the force on the powder one. So like this one. So see here compaction completed. So see here the die we are using, we are by using the punch one we are apply the force on the this metal one, automatically we can see this third step onwards. So the compaction begin here, the completion of the compaction will be completed here. Why? Because so see here this black line is nothing but the final object of the product one. So see here injection of the part one. So injection one, so injected means after completion of the object one we are removing outside one. So like this one recharging die, recharging the we are removing this one. So I'm taking the new powder one like this one, feed shoe, and we are taking this powder one like this one, again same procedure comes to again recycle procedure one, again we comes to this one, again third, fourth, fifth, sixth, again we comes to the this cycle one. So this is a step by step procedure, amma. So this is a step by step procedure for the compaction sequence one. So see here typical composition, compaction the typical different types of the typical compaction sequence for a single level part one, showing the function of a feed shoe, dicore rod, and upper and lower punches. Loose powder is shaded one, the compacting powder is solid black one. So the compacting powder is nothing but here solid black color one. So this black color we can call as the so powder one. So this black color we can call as the powder of the powder one. So these are the compaction sequence step by step. So in previous it is the compaction machineries. So it is the compaction sequence also. This is also one of the compaction sequence one, but here detailedly they are showing like this one. So see here the finished product one, the final finished product. So like this one, by using this method to produce this type of objects one. So so see here these are the different types of object to make by using the compaction methods. So these are used for different different industries purpose we can use it. So in this industries purpose we can use it. So automobile purpose also we can use this type of parts one. So these are used for engines one. So these are the used for engines one. So somebody used for these also used for two wheelers one, vehicles one. So someone used it for some machineries one. So these are the parts one. Finished powder metallurgy production, like this one. So see here, industrial machining parts. By using powder metallurgy to make an this type of industrial machine parts one. To make an industrial machining parts one. So these are the industrial machine parts by using the powder metallurgy to make an industrial machine parts one. So like this one. So next one is the important topic comes to here. So two important methods. The second method is centering one. It is a very important method. So this method also are used to produce different types of object one. Different types of object means nothing but one object means different models of objects to make by using the centering process one. So see here, this is a green impact one, green compact one. First one is green compact one. So temperature with 70 to 90% of the melting point one. So how much temperature we are using this centering means 70 to 90 percentage of the melting point one, temperature 70 to 90% we are using one. So centering time from 10 minutes to 8 hours one. So minimum is 10 minutes one, maximum hours is 10 to 8 hours one we are using. In this method one, the time we are using 10 to 8 hours. To make an object, the time limit is nothing but 10 minutes to 8 hours on. So next one is furnace atmosphere. So the cooling is furnace atmosphere one, we are cooling one. So hydrogen burned and ammonia. So particularly combusted hydrocarbon gases or nitrogen. So we can use the atmospheric furnace atmosphere one. So diffusion mechanisms we can use it one. So vapor phase transport we can see in this procedure one. So liquid phase centering also we can use it for in this one. So spark sintering also we can see for this procedure. So it is a sintering procedure. So after completion of the object we can see. So by using sintering methods to make an object like this one. So after completion of the procedure one, the object we can remove for outside one. So the removed parts are we are heating. So we are heating CM. So parts are heated to 80% of the melting temperature. So 80% of the melting temperature onwards, we are heating these parts one. After then the metal become a stronger one. So we cannot heat. What happens means the metal we can see brittleness nature we can see on the metal one. So when we are heating the metal one, the brittleness nature we are removing one and getting the good strength, good toughness, so good hardness we are getting one. So that is the main concept here. Parts are heated to 80% of the melting temperature, transform compacted mechanical bonds to much stronger metal bonds one. So many parts are done at this stage. Some will require additional processing also. So in this method, by using this centering heating process one, so the bonds are will form very strongly. So before heating, the bonds are not formed strongly one. So after heating one, what happened means the bonds are formed very strongly. So then the metal become as very stronger one. So after that only we can use the metal is useful one. So they are tested. So after completion of the product one, the machine should they go for testing procedure. They test the object one. After then, so the strength, so and the properties are very good one. After then they use it for the industries one. The metal are in used position one. So the properties are not good one. So it is again go for recycle position. Again the metals are we can break the metal one. So again the metal we are doing the metal we are break and we are do for powder types one. Again the powder we are using recycle one. So like this so see here the bond will be centering metal powders, centering products, centering furnace one. In centering furnace one, so what happening means so here they give some example one A B C D means so see here A onwards the bonds are not stronger one. So see here the B onwards the stronger starting from here onwards. So the become light stronger one. So C onwards so compared to B1, so more stronger. Comes to D onwards, so fully stronger here. So complete strong bonding we can see on this fourth diagram one. So how the bonding will be formed means like this one step by step procedure. So step by procedures we can see in this diagram one, block diagram one, A, B, C, D. So here onwards, diagram A onwards. So the bonds are not formed perfectly one. So B onwards it will be starting bonding will be starting from B onwards. So C onwards we can see so 90% bonding one. So D onwards we can say 100% bonding. So like this bonding, how it will be happen means so like this one. So the we can see on microscope the bonding will be formed like this stronger bonding one. These three are completely comes as stronger one. So after then is no gap in this between these two particles. And these three particles onwards we have the gap one. So when the strong bonding will be happen, there is no gap this one. The gap are filled with these particles one, strong bonding one. So it is the centering process. By using the centering processors to manufacture this type of objects. So here these are the different types of objects. So these are the objects one. So see here industry machine parts by using the centering process or metal powder metallurgy to manufacture machine parts also. So see here industrial machine parts like this one. So engine machine parts one, industrial machine parts. We are using the machine parts. So some example one in centering or compacting machines are we are using. So machine parts also to make by using this powder metallurgy also. So see here next one is see here vehicle engine parts one. So vehicle engine parts, how we are making this type of parts means by using this type of methods. These type of methods are we are using and we are manufacturing this type of product one. So it is a very good production industry. This is also one of the very good production industries. So motorcycle parts. So here motorcycle parts one, cycle parts. So these spare parts are manufactured for by using the powder metallurgy. So it is one of the manufacturing technology. So see here, these are the parts. These parts by using these methods to make this type of objects one. So the objects are not same one. So see here, different types of objects we can see here. So see here, it is also different types of objects. These are one shape and size one. Is one shape and size one. So another is a different shape and size one. So another one also different shape and size one. So see these parts are not same one, different types of objects this one. So here also different types of objects one you can see. So by using metal, by using the powder metallurgy to make this kind of products one. So see here this kind of parts one. So this is a trimmer, this is a trimmer one. This trim part also made by powder metallurgy one. So see here this one, all these parts are so manufactured for powder metallurgy. So applications, so what are the applications of the powder metallurgy? So we have the one doubt also, what are the major applications? So any production industry, any industry machine should have the some applications, any manufacturing industry we have the some applications. So see here some of the applications of the powder metallurgy. So cutting tools and dice one, cutting tools and dice one. So tungsten carbide one. So machinery parts, gear for garden tractors one. So machinery parts onwards one of the application for the powder metallurgy. So gears for garden tractors, garden tractors also the type of parts are made with powder metallurgy. So bearing and bushes, bearing and bushes also so are made by the by using this powder metallurgy. So magnets, so magnets also are manufactured for by using the powder metallurgy. Electrical parts, how we are making electrical parts means by using these methods to we are making this kind of parts one. So these are the applications of the powder metallurgy one. So it is our today class, Amma. Thank you, Amma. So today class we will discuss about the compacting method and sintering methods. So and applications of the powder metallurgy, and by using the powder metallurgy what kind of parts we are making means in this diagrams, in this diagram we can see clearly by using the powder metallurgy we are making different kinds of parts we are manufacturing or we are making. So this is our today class, Amma. So what is the compacting method? So what is the step by step compacting method? So what is the centering method? So what is the centering method? By using centering method, what kind of parts we are making one? So by using the powder metallurgy, what kind of parts we are making one? So what are the applications of the powder metallurgy? So thank you, Amma. It is our today class. Next class we will discuss for secondary sintering operation. Secondary sintering operations. You can see. We will discuss for tomorrow class one. So secondary operations are secondary methods of the sintering procedure.